promise was, does she lift you up, or do you think of us, and do you care, do you share our memories with her, and do you look at her the way you looked at me, do you care, do you think of us? Do you look at her, remembering what came first, and do you stand in time when you look at her, and do you care, do you share our memories with her, and do you look at her the way you looked at me, do you care, do you think of us? Do you think of me, wondering what could be, and do you smile sometimes when you think of me, oh, and do you care, do you share our memories with her, and do you look at her the way you looked at me, do you care, I hope you think of us. I hope you think of us.
Okay, so joining me in the doghouse this week is once again actually Stacey Lynn. How you doing, Stacey?
Hey, I'm good, thank you.
How are you? So things are good. That's absolutely fantastic. I tell you what,
Yeah.
my day has been absolutely mental. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. It's just crazy day. The world is starting to get back to some kind
It
of
is.
normal, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I know it's been a tough time for all of the sort of theatre and music over lockdown. Obviously, there's nothing been going on at all. But we won't dwell on that too much. If you don't know who Stacey is, by the way, and you should do, she's everything you want to be, really. She's actress. Tell me off if I'm wrong. Actress,
Okay.
musician, solo performer, anything theatrical, you're in on it. You've made
That's
film.
right.
You've been in on film series.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff going on, and local to the Burton-on-Trent area, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
And Stacey, of course, appeared in the Doghouse about a year ago. He did a session for us. He came, he did some original stuff, which was absolutely fantastic. And then on the Christmas show as well, where we did like the Christmas covers that everybody knows.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Thank you already. But anyway, that was a great show. Really lifted my Christmas, that did. Getting all the artists from the local area to perform for Microbrew Radio, which was absolutely fantastic. So, Stacey, tell me, what have you been up to during lockdown? How's it been?
Oh God!
Or what haven't you been up to?
Not a lot. But since well, from the first the third. How many have we had?
I think we've had 3, and now we've had an extension on the third one.
Oh, it's all merged into one. But yeah, so obviously, come the start of the pandemic, I had to clear a hole in my diary. So it was like, oh dear, because obviously the whole arts industry had to shut down basically, and it's still bless it, it's still struggling now, but things have started to pick up, and my kind of acting really took off. The singing has always been dormant really in the last year, like just but the
there's been
nothing at all, no gigging allowed, no singing anywhere, but the acting, luckily, like film productions put so much like of the regulate, like all the regulations in place, like the social distancing, the COVID testing, and it was really good. And we managed to get back onto TV and film production. So I actually kind of started acting again in November, which was nice. Well, October, November time. So I was doing some children's kind of Halloween shows at the National Forest Adventure Farm in Burton-on-Trent, which I've worked on and off there like for 5 years, doing like their events and entertainment and stuff for the kids, which has been really nice. So it was really nice that they took me back on as well. It was really lovely. And I worked as a regular staff member as well, which was, I'm just forever grateful for those. If you are watching anyone from the Adventure Farm, thank you so much. You really did save my bacon this year. Really did.
It is a great place. I went up last year with the grandchildren, and they absolutely, well, I loved it. You know what I mean? It's absolutely brilliant there. And it's very local. I think it's like 10 minutes, 5 minutes from us. It's not far from where I am. So yeah, brilliant. So you were working there. What else?
I was working there, and then so I was doing the events for Halloween and stuff, and I carried on working there really only till a couple of weeks ago. I was still popping in at the weekends and doing the odd shifts and that. They've really helped me out. And then alongside that, like I say, TV and film production started to open up again last year, which is amazing. So like I've been really busy really, like with the acting side of things, and you obviously had to have COVID tests, so it was a lot of traveling around to have these COVID tests. Then you had to have, do all the usual stuff, the sanitizing and the face masks on set and things like that. But if it meant we could work, like everyone was just let's crack on. So I did a couple of photo shoots, like to do a bit of commercial work. So I did a couple of photo shoots in November, and then the start of January it was straight back into like different TV series and things, which has been really nice. So, and I'm still doing a bit of that now, just more of your supporting artist work, the kind of extra background stuff to tie me over really until I get back on tour, which is going to be end of July finally, after, well, it'll be maybe 18 months or something like that. It's crazy. We're going to finally get back on tour with the Blues Brothers.
Brilliant. Absolutely. We'll touch on that in just a sec.
That's fine.
Great. You did something before that, and I know we'll give out your socials so people can check out a little bit more about what you've been doing. But you did. It's just gone from my mind. You have just done Wizard of Oz.
I have, yes.
And I kind of followed the journey with you, so through casting and actually doing the Wizard of Oz thing. So it wasn't a movie or a stage production. It was actually
it was
out there,
immersive. So immersive theatre is all about putting on like still a whole production, a whole show, a story but you get the audience really involved by taking them along with you. I've done the National Forest Adventure Farm. They do an immersive thing called the North Pole Adventure, and you go around and you meet all these characters before you get to Father Christmas, and it's a way of getting the audience really involved, like they're part of the scene, if that makes sense. So
it does,
they're with you within they're not like sat on a chair watching the scene, they're actually in it, and it's great. And it was, so we had a team, it was called Oz the Immersive Adventure, and it was like a twist on the Wizard of Oz. It still had the main story and the characters, but it was very modern. We were dressed very differently. To bring it up to date, really, Dorothy had dungarees and sparkly Converse on, not spotlight. It was just amazing. And I was like a steampunk witch, and it was lovely. And it was like all of our first kind of main big theatre contract back after the start of COVID. So it was very exciting, and it was nice to be part of a cast again and go through the whole casting process and auditioning and then rehearsals, and then it was just and the company Copper Entertainment, it's like their first ever production as well, and they're a young married couple, absolutely amazing, and they've got their own little drama school up like Mansfield way, and they put this on as their first production, and it was so successful. And I think also because no one's been out for so long and no one's been able to go to a show, I think that's why it worked as well, because people just wanted to get out and see some live entertainment with the kids as well. And the fact they could get involved, it was just amazing. It was very overwhelming. It was lovely.
I can imagine. But it was quite spontaneous as well. So things happen around you, and you bring, like say, you bring the people in. So you have to,
that's it. I mean, we had a maximum of 15 shows a day, and basically every 15 minutes another group went into the woods, because it was all in the woods, and that's why there was 4 Dorothys, and a Dorothy would stay with the group and take you through the woods, and then you meet all the characters along the way. And it was amazing. I was the finale, so I had like a song I had to sing, and I had to die as well, getting water thrown over me, and I was doing that 15 times a day.
I say it looked amazing. It looked amazing. The photos had, I don't know how you got all that green off your face. It must have been doing that.
Gosh, I'm still finding green now, honestly. I'm still finding it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Brackenwood Road very shortly, an event in the Stapleton Hill area that you've supported quite a few times. But before we do that, you mentioned it already. So you're going on tour with a full production. So tell me again what it's called. It looks amazing. I've checked the website out and everything.
Yeah, it's called the Chicago Blues Brothers, A Night at the Movies. And I was with the group. I just joined them, actually. I only just joined them. And we started a brand new tour in January 2020. And then we just got the ball rolling. We were doing some amazing venues. And then along came COVID. So the whole tour, it was a brand new show as well. And so it's not really got out there yet. So we're going to come back with that. And I think our first show is... I know the first show is July the 31st at Birmingham Alexandra Theatre. So it's going to be amazing. And it's like a dedication to the Blues Brothers films. So it's all the songs from the film and then bonus songs from more classic, like iconic films of that kind of era. And it's so much fun. It's brilliant. It's a proper party show. We want people to come and have a dance and have a good time. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
So, I think people need that now.
I need to get out to that. I think we'll definitely get out to that one. I've checked the website, looked at some of the standards, the songs you're doing. If you love soul, Motown, mod, you're gonna love it. You know, or if you're just up for a great time, I'm sure you get people up out the seats, just having a fantastic time. Yeah,
you'll know every song as well.
and it's a long tour as well, which is brilliant.
It is, yeah. I mean, we've got dates booked in till December 2022, which is amazing. So they're obviously quite sporadic at the minute, just 'cause we're waiting on theatres reopening and things like that. But we've got dates right up until then, so it's going to be fun.
Brilliant. And of course, we spoke before we came on air, and it's a little bit different to the sort of solo performing gigs. You're part of a company, and you're being looked after. And really fed nice. And things like that. It must be fantastic. It's really nice. Yeah, really, really nice. It is. Being part of a team is like, the cast is so much better than being on your own. I discovered that. It's more fun. You like the banter. That's what I miss a lot, the banter and the group
fun and the fun on stage, and like you don't get that by yourself. Yeah, it's great.
You don't national tour as well, which is brilliant. Okay, so Brackenwood Road. So it's a Brackenwood Road big lunch, 17th of July. It's on Brackenwood Road in Stapen Hill. Or Stapen Hill, is it? Stapen Hill?
Yep. Stapen Hill.
That's the one. That's the one. Run by Dave and Claire Matthews, who I've spoke to on this show. We had Rob Kavanagh on last week. He fronts a band called Queen Day. So that was fantastic to talk to him. And like Rob, you've played the event a number of times, so they keep asking you back. Absolutely fantastic.
I've not played the event before.
Oh, you're joking. I thought you had. So
I haven't played it. I've always heard about it and seen it, but I've not. This will be my first time I've played it.
Oh, so, brilliant! Yeah. So how did that come about?
Well, I'm friends with. I mentioned earlier. So Claire is cousins with one of my best friends from school, and because this year also it's kind of a memorial for a friend who we lost at the start of 2020. So we're raising money to have a bench made for him and put down at Barton Marina. So it's his who passed away. It's his wife. That's my best friend from school. So I kind of got involved doing it that way. So it's Claire's.
That's Sam, isn't it?
Cousin-in-law, Sam. Yeah, Sam Stretton.
Yeah.
So he was a good friend of mine. So that's why I really wanted to get involved this year and stuff. So.
Oh, that's an amazing reason. And I know David and Claire, they do fantastic. It's a fantastic day. You know, I turned up. I've been there the last couple of years, and I've had other events on at different times, but I always go. You know, I have to go early or arrive late. I've always been there, and I took a chair and sat in somebody else's garden. Just or sit in the street, and it's just great. There's entertainers and food and beers. Oh, it's brilliant. Nice. It's really brilliant. And it's their 10th year this year. Yeah. Which is really, credit to those guys. I've done an event every year for 10 years, and it's takes some doing, and they've
massively.
And they're continually raising money year on year for charities and good causes. Yeah. And I think hopefully they're going to. I think it's 15 grand they want to smash. Not from this year, but total over the 10 years.
Total.
So they're looking for like 2-3 grand. I think this year fundraising. Nice. They do auctions. They've got auctions online. If you go Brackenwood Lunch on Facebook, I know they've got Formula One clothing and stuff on there at the minute, autographed by the drivers, along with loads and loads of other stuff. So there's lots of ways people can get involved and donate. Alongside the Sam Memorial, they're also raising money for a charity called Scotty's Little Soldiers. So I'll read this out. So that's basically a benevolent fund for British Forces children, providing long-term support to the families of our fallen heroes that are left behind. So I think that's fantastic. They support
really nice.
Young children. And also and they're doing the Royal Derby as well. So radiotherapy department in Derby as well, which is nice. Fantastic. They do a great service there, and it's nice that Dave and Claire want to raise money for them as well. So fantastic.
Really nice.
So
I've donated for the raffle as well. I've got some signed merchandise from my album and a free gig as well. So if you fancy a free, I know it's just going on about solo gigging, not being very fun, but for the raffle and the. It is the raffle, isn't it?
Yeah, they do raffle and auction. Yeah.
Oh, a raffle and auction
or
as well.
Auction, yeah.
I'm going to chuck in some signed merchandise and a gig as well, so you can have like entertainment for whatever you want entertainment for. You can have me for a private party or a street party or whatever you want some entertainment for. I'm going to provide some, an entertainment for the evening or day or whatever. So that's my kind of entry to the auction.
That's brilliant. I know you do. Again, Take Nil, and you do it at Twin Lakes. If I win that, I want Scarefest at my house. You can just loiter outside, when it's dark at night, and just scare people walking past. That would be absolutely fantastic.
Talents are endless. Anything you can have me dress up and entertain you with anything. To a certain extent, that sounds a bit touch.
Brackenwood Road. I know you're one of like 9 acts or artists that are on the day. It's 1 o'clock till 9 at night, so it's an absolutely fantastic event. Free entry. You don't have to live on the street. Just get down to Brackenwood Road on the 17th of July and participate in the fun. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Stacey, thank you for coming on. It's been great to catch up. Absolutely brilliant to catch up. And if I don't see you before, mate, I'll see you on the 17th of July at the street party.
Definitely. Thank you for having me. It's been lovely.
No problem. Thanks for catching up. And I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
I'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.